People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on, Ian. Come on, Ian. Appreciative of that. Now, people, deluded, I'm back again. We've got 2 watch-alongs today, people. We will be watching Wolves against Arsenal after this game. Above my head, as you can see, it's Manchester City up against Chelsea. It's the semi-finals of the FA Cup. I'm not going to lie to you, lot, as an Arsenal fan, I am quite sour, you know. This is our trophy. I always want to win this regardless of bigger fish to fry and all this stuff that Arsenal fans say. I do think in the last 2 years, it's been a missed opportunity, and I do think since we last won it under Mikel Arteta, or the only time, we've been embarrassing in it by home standards. So I'm a bit sour that both these teams are competing. But as you can see above my head, it's Manchester City up against Chelsea. There's a place at Wembley on the line. Now, generally, Chelsea's season has been atrocious by a club of their standards. Winning a trophy will go some part in saying sorry to the fans, for the players, and obviously you're in the business to win trophies. For Manchester City, you know, they already can't have a better season than last year because it's not unfortunate because, you know, nobody's whispered anything about Manchester City going out of the Champions League. And say what you want, you know, Haaland's not starting today, and I'm not doing this what about he, she stuff, people. I'm just saying, don't shout, don't shoot the messenger, yeah? But you see how Manchester City played Real Madrid, right? If that was Arsenal, and there was some other players, but Haaland in a big game like that where you're fighting to go through to the next round, yeah, if an Arsenal player, let's say Bukayo Saka, told the manager I need to come off because I'm tired, the media's having a field day. But yeah, anyways, away from that, Manchester City have gone out of the Champions League, so they can't do the treble. What ramifications that has for you know, Man City and anyone in the title race, or any English team apart from Villa that's been in Europe, remains to be seen. But you want to win trophies, and the FA Cup is a chance to do such. And they did win it last year, and you want to hold on to it, really. And again, it's the semi-finals. You win today, whether it's in 90 minutes, I hope so, because regardless, we're going to go watch Wolves against Arsenal, or, you know, extra time and penalties. So I have to see. In relation to predictions and all that good stuff, let me know. Don't forget to smash the like button if you haven't already. One love for those of you who have already. Twitch gang, you always appreciate it as well. Big up you lot, man. What's good? Hopefully what will be good is, to be fair, Chelsea losing today and obviously Arsenal getting back to winning ways. It's always a crisis when my team doesn't win. So you can imagine in all comps, not winning in our last 3 games, everything is on the line again, man. Stop being a victim, my G. Arsenal has all the chat, but scared of the smoke. Allow it, Andrew. Wait, first things first, never ever a victim. You could never say me, never a victim. We're Arsenal, we're supposed to be hated. I just want consistency. The agendas run them, and like, don't associate me to be an agenda, to be no victim. I'm just saying, if Arsenal players, that's why I rate my thugs, because say what you want about these guys. They didn't sign out and say I'm too tired. You talking about, man, but big up yourself, man. Allow the victim thing, though. Who would you now like to see winning the champs out the final 4? Your favorite, not necessarily the best. I'll be real, I don't really care. You know, in many ways, Bayern Munich. So at least as an Arsenal fan, I can say, you know what, we lost to the eventual champions. There's no shame in that. I do want to see a PSG Real Madrid final, if I'm honest with you. Who you got in it? You got Real Madrid, PSG, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. Come on, DG. Dortmund, innit? Dortmund, innit? I swear it's Dortmund. Don't doubt yourself. It's Dortmund. What story it would be for Dortmund, especially because do you know what? Betting's around, but do you know what, people? And it's a big long shot, yeah. But do you remember I told you, look, I've been to a Champions League final. Kickoff is 10 minutes away, by the way, people. I went to a Champions League final where Bayern Munich beat Borussia Dortmund. Now, Borussia Dortmund, if they are still in this, they are still in this. You know, it's a big odds because you got PSG, you got Real Madrid, you got PSG, Real Madrid. I keep forgetting, man. Bayern Munich. But it was at Wembley. So could Bayern Munich could Dortmund go all the way and win it where they once lost it? I don't know. It's a big ask. To answer your question, I don't really care, man. I'd say Real Madrid personally. PSG, but if PSG get Real Madrid, I'd like Mbappe to win champs, man. You know, losing twice in the finals of Mazzolini, man. Breezy, buried Quavo on that diss, no subliminal nonsense. I haven't heard it. See, I can't keep up with all this rap beef, man. Like, but shout out them. It'd be hilarious to see Sancho roll up back at OT with a Champions League. That bold clown gets sacked. To be honest, I do think Ten Hag's on his last legs, but the rhetoric coming out of the club via the journalists, whether they're credible or not, says they're going to persist with him, which to me as an Arsenal fan is music to my ears. If I was a United fan, you know, even again, Ten Hag needs to leave, but we've got Arteta out fans, you know, people that just don't want to talk about football, just the manager needs to go. Kind of parking them to a side, yeah. What is there to persist with Ten Hag? There's no style of play. You know, you clearly can't manage, you know, players that are rough around the edges. No real structure, no real imprint in your own way of what you want to do. There's not really anything per se. He's won a trophy. That's probably bought him some time. But yeah, in relation to kickoff people, you know, we've got about 8 minutes. So let's see what we're doing. I wonder who you're supporting today. No one. It's a hate along. I don't know no Man City fans personally, or I do. The ones that used to be Arsenal fans, I say all the time. But Chelsea, man, anyone could catch this smoke. What do you think of the Frankie de Jong links, DG? Bring him to the carpet, man. I'm actually shamelessly going to edit a video, and I was doing that before I went online with you lot in relation to that. Would love it to happen. Do you think de Jong's a bit overrated in a sense of specifically joining Arsenal, in that there's a lot of fragilities in his game? He's a quality player, but I don't think he's going to fix everything. But bring him. Score predictions for Arsenal versus Wolves. 3-1 Arsenal. We have to be positive. 3-1 Arsenal. Saka to bag. You know, he's been on a bit of a barren drought. He's public enemy number one. He's been called a limp merchant and all these things. I think people forget, you know, Saka's first Premier League goal was against Wolves. So is it in the same way it was written in the stars, Emre was going to rock up and kind of derail Arsenal's title ambitions? Could that be another one? Madman. Not against de Jong, but I feel he's soft. He is, man. He's not down for the credit. He's a baller, but he's not gonna, when it's crunch time, he's gonna crumble, man. And Mbappe is all his career to win the champs. I back him to win it, but not with PSG. We want football to win, not oil. I hear that, and I definitely hear that, but really and truly, all these football clubs are the same. They're all corrupt, bro. Football mirror society. They're all corrupt, bro. Like, if you're not doing the Buki oil thing, you're doing something Buki somewhere, something dodgy. You know, that's the stuff they peddle in the media. And I'm not saying it's wrong, but they're all dodgy, innit? Every football club, even the one I support, you know, especially when you look at the history of football clubs. Like, I don't want to delve too deep into it, but, you know, go and look at Barcelona's badge. Go and look at AC Milan's badge and go and see how these clubs are founded. Are they really founded like that? Don't know, man. But, yeah, man, every club is corrupt, bro. Big up my guy, Matt. Shout the members. If Arsenal lose, I'm banning you. Yeah, I'm even mad. Okay. And to be fair with you, Frankie de Jong, again, if a club want to sell you, then it is what it is. But he seems like he's happy in Barcelona. We also got to remember it's a lifestyle point of view as well. You know, you look at Gundogan, obviously Barcelona, historical big club, magical players have played for there, but the city had to be a part in the same way London, essentially. The Cole Palmer derby does love it at Wembley. You know, when we beat Manchester City in the English Super Cup back here in August, I have to gas it up slightly, people. He scored a screamer. And what a signing he's been. Has to be contender for PFA Young Player of the Year. And also one of the signings, if not the signing of the season. People can mock him. And yeah, you know, it remains to be seen if he'll continue scoring goals and obviously score goals without penalties. But I always find it funny when people are dissed for penalties, because he's not, like, they're being given the pens. Do you want some, not even just Cole Palmer, do you want people not to score them? And to be fair, what has he got? Something like 10 from 10. That's crazy. You know, and do you know what? Going back to penalties, and obviously we all saw the fiasco that Chelsea were doing midweek. I think Dele Alli made a great point that, you know, when Chelsea are battering that team, teammates are fighting to take pens. And now, to be fair, maybe Cole Palmer could have not been a bit stingy and said, you know what, take one. But he's in good form. He wants to score as many goals as he wants. It's his first high-scoring Premier League game. I think he relishes responsibility and all of that. And he, you know, I'd imagine the pens are run on a sense of you're taking them until you miss. Keep doing what you're doing. And I think Dele Alli made a great point in that it's easy to try bully each other for a penalty in that game. If it's the 89th minute today for Chelsea, not that I hope that happens. If it's the 89th minute today for Chelsea and it's 0-0, obviously if you score, you're going through. is there going to be a fight? The players want to scream and shout in that regard. Should be a good game for the neutrals and a good warm-up, people, for Wolves against Arsenal. Again, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to do the same on the Wolves watch along, man. Hey, now, man, you got to win them. It's at Wembley, bro. When we box City at Wembley, it's different. Man United, I don't know. I know if they were invincible and we played them at Wembley, we're not letting them do that. Like, we're not. If we had a treble, I'd love to have that. I know they're not dunking on our heads like that. Whatever you say, that happened. He players crumbled. You don't need to focus at home because, you know, Chelsea's one thing. Spurs are not on nothing, never going to be on nothing. City are bullying you lot. Liverpool bullied you lot. You lot bullying yourselves. Please. Respect, like your former manager said. Come on, man. You lot got Pogba back, Ronaldo back, Ten Hag this, Jose that, and you're still dead. Like, allow it, man. Who do we want to win, DG? I say, well, you wish both could lose, to be brutally honest. It don't really, I'd say it don't really matter. To be absolutely honest, it don't really matter. I'd rather City win because I don't want nothing good to come to Chelsea. And I don't know any City fans like that on a personal basis. I think City will win, but Chelsea won't get smashed as much as people think. To be fair, though, magic of the FA Cup. Along the road to, you know, well, Arsenal, when we played Chelsea in the FA Cup and we had that crap team and there was no optimism going into it, you know, a couple of times en route to the FA Cup. How many times have we seen upsets in football in this very trophy? You know, Manchester City were big dogs, but not where they are now. People don't remember when they lost to Thingy, when they lost to Wigan in the final. Could be a draw, and then it's going to have to go to extra time. I hope not, because if it does all of that, we're still going to watch Arsenal versus Wolves. The game. Pens would be lit. Man United losing everywhere they go. Come on. I hear that. I just want to see a good game of football. I think the best thing, I want to see nerves. I want to see VAR. I want to see a dodgy penalty. It's written in the stars, Cole Palmer scores, man. If I had to do some bets, Cole Palmer anytime today. I think there's going to be a penalty in normal time. For the Arsenal game, Saka's bagging against Wolves. And probably put a cheeky tenner on Borussia Dortmund to get to the Champions League final. Or better yet, win it, really. But that's an ambitious one, people. Boy, do you know what? Where would you say the matchups are as well, man? Because I'm looking at this Chelsea team. They've got to have a bit of injuries there. You know, I wouldn't necessarily expected Madueke to start, Chalobah to start, Cucurella. Well, I'm not sure for Chilwell, but him to start. And it's about time Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez stood up. You know, that's about £1 billion spent on this squad. As much damage as possible to City. I hope injuries galore. We need all the help we can get. I never wish injuries on anyone. And City players recover very quickly. Pochettino and Pep Guardiola embracing each other before their teams showed down. Kevin De Bruyne has 8 goals and 17 assists in 28 FA Cup appearances. That is ridiculous, but he's a ridiculous player. So ridiculous, it's normal in a sense. Phil Foden's there. No matter how good you are, Phil Foden, you didn't back your family, so we can't respect you. Shameless. Be interesting. Well, you know, I was about to say I hope Gareth Southgate's watching this, but it probably is, because for me, Cole Palmer has to be on the plane. Even because you would imagine Gareth Southgate knows the majority of his squad. Like, what? It's a 23-man squad, right? He knows 20 players. And then when you look at, it's about to correlate with what I'm saying. When you look at the last international call-up where Cole Palmer was there, didn't play, but, you know, it was a very experimental lineup. So that means he might not be sure on 3 places. If you were going to give a wild card or a plan B or someone, I think it's got to be Palmer. Now, obviously, club football is very different, but yeah, he's got to be there. Afternoon, Graham. I hope you're doing well and safe, man. I hope you're doing well and safe. City's midfield is kind of meaty. That left side could be exploited. Hey, if I'm City, the midfield battle is easy. Nothing's easy in football. Both teams doing huddles and whatnot. Jack Grealish, his socks are so... he weren't the first low socks baller I've seen, but, like, I don't know how people can play like that. He's ridiculous. Probably, I'm not a professional footballer. Oh, Sergio Gomez, City. I completely forgot he was a City player. Chelsea's huddle's taking longer than expected. I think the ref wants to get a move on. I'm sure we all do as well. Make sure it correlates. Shout out to Twitch gang. Who wins the Euros in your opinion, DG? I think France, England in the final. I mean, there's a lot of people that could have a chance, but going into it so early at the moment, Jay, keep your questions and talking points coming. we can't look beyond the French, really and truly. They just got everything. Unless they shoot themselves in the foot, they've got everything, really. Like, good defenders, good attackers. Like, there's been something in the war in France. Manchester City are kicking off today, folks. Come on, ref. Oh. There we go. And we're off, folks. It's launched long by Ortega. It's headed by Cole Palmer. I'm not going to say that too many times. Rodri. And I'm sorry to be annoying here, folks. I'm still here, but I would like to be a bit of a perfectionist and just... Obviously, my TV's on the wall, innit, folks? So I want to bend it towards me. Why? And we can sit back down. It's a bit... Do you know what? I think people forget, yeah, while a lot of these players for both teams have been in situations like this, there's got to be an element of nerves. That's a half-decent ball by Enzo Fernandez. He's crossed... He's played it to Cucurella. He's crossed his balloon all the way to the other side. I thought the ball went out. Don't think they agree with me. It has gone out now, and it's a Chelsea throw-on. As much as I said it's the Cole Palmer derby, it's also the Nathaniel Ake derby. And you know what? We know what City's game plan is. We always know what Manchester City's game plan is. But what I would say is, what is Chelsea's? In the same way I looked at Arsenal when we drew and, well, when we beat them at the Emirates and got a valiant point at the Etihad and dealt with them at this very place. City could be in here early doors. If that's not the quality defender, that's Thiago Silva. That is a penalty. Who played in that pass? Cucurella. He's put his hand up and he said, sorry, he needs to buy Thiago Silva after this game a pint and a shot of Ray Neff, because you cannot afford to do that in the semi-finals. It's a terrible pass back to him. He's deserted his centre-half. Julian Alvarez was bearing down. It was a bit of a South American clash potentially, you know, unfolding there. But the experienced man beat the young and enthusiastic, Julian Alvarez to that. Chelsea look a bit nervous. Caicedo, Cole Palmer doesn't. Gusto. Madueke. Not the best of passes to Jackson, but Jackson can take it under control. And he tries to play a give and go. It's a terrible pass from him. Ake's fouled needlessly by Madueke. Free kick to Manchester City. Can't wait for our live stream later on. Is it a must-win game? That must be a trick question. It's a must-win. Every game's a must-win. 6 cup finals. Lord, I'd start him over Saka. Who? Cole Palmer? No. Come on. Respect Starboy. Don't forget what he did against France. I like Palmer. I think he's here to stay. You can see my tweets from like 2021, 2020 on Cole Palmer. But let's see somebody, real body of work. Because man can't be flexing 10th. Right now, everyone can shine over at these, man. Ortega. John Stones. Oof, they say never play across your goal line unless you play for a Manchester City team. And it's here with Akanji, who's galloping forward for his team, Manchester City. Tries to accelerate into the space. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I want every decision to go against Chelsea, but I think that's a soft free kick. I think Akanji's lucky. He's over-galloped with that. Forgot he's a centre-half, probably. And yeah, Jackson's got a nick on the ball. I think he's fortunate there. I think Akanji's doing way too much. It was a great bit of defending from Thiago Silva. The highlight of the game so far. Pep Guardiola's won 28 major honours as a manager. Crazy. Rodri. Manchester City, who are also aiming to bounce back from midweek Champions League disappointment, similar to Arsenal later when we kick off against Wolves. We'll be doing a watch along for that. Looking at the Chelsea lineups these days is so saddening, even as an Arsenal fan. I don't know about that. Forget all of that. The game's the game. When we were robbed, no one felt sorry for us. Thiago Silva's been... That should be a penalty, in my opinion. Is that another great tackle? I don't know. I could be wrong. It feels like Thiago Silva's defensive teammates either need to wake up or openly admit they're trying to stitch him up, because it's another terrible pass that he's got a teammate out of jail. That's 2 strikes now. Is he able to do it a third time? And it's only been 4 minutes in. Couple of Chelsea's defenders look nervy and they're going to have to get with it. Nathaniel Ake, Bernardo Silva's in acres of space. Cucurella needs to get out to him. It's finally here with Bernardo Silva. Cucurella's done well to intercept that, to be fair. And Chelsea have the ball here. Cucurella. Thiago Silva. But that's the thing about City, man. They're relentless in the press. Chelsea still have possession here, though. And it's here with their goalie. You got to be brave. Caicedo, you got to show for the ball, player. Costs 100 odd million quid, bro. Show for the ball, bro. I've seen El Nene show for the Camp Nou. Come on, Chalobah. He's giving it to you, Caicedo. Show something. Don't get scared. Does well. Cole Palmer in possession down this right-hand side against his former club. Grealish and City. It's needless foul by Caicedo there. Overzealous in the tackle. Another free kick to Manchester City. Grealish takes it quickly. Rodri aims to switch play. Is that going to get to Bernardo Silva? Just about, but he's forced to head it back to his defender in Kyle Walker. But hey, Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Looks like early doors City are trying to exploit this right-hand side of Chelsea's. I don't know if this is purely just coincidental or is this something they worked on in training. Couple of nervy moments for Chelsea defenders, but I wouldn't say, you know, they're not in the game or there's anything to be scared of yet, but it's Man City. You should be scared at all times. Jack Grealish, Victoria Beckham, Ake. This is the thing about City. They pass you to death, man. It's death by a million passes. Grealish. Stones. Oh, a bit of a hospital pass, but City still have the ball. Ake. To be fair, Chelsea, so look, this low block's working so far. Madueke's found Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer to Jackson. Jackson's turned to Kanji very well. And that is the ref said, as he said, he tackled Ake there. As he said, Ake's tackled Jackson there. I'd have to see that again. That looked like a foul. It was a good play from the striker of Chelsea's Jackson. I thought that was a foul. I'd love to see that again. I thought Jackson should have had a free kick. That was more a free kick, in my opinion, than the one they judged Jackson to have committed. Bernardo Silva. Kyle Walker. Looks like a good turnout for both teams, but doesn't look like a packed venue here at Wembley. Cole Palmer. He's found Nicholas Jackson. He's gone for the shot. It's saved by Ortega. It is a half-dark effort, but it is one of encouragement for Chelsea. And technically has to be the first shot on target. Kyle Walker and Rodri going to sleep there. Oh, do you know what? Jackson's touch isn't the best, man. If he takes that in his stride a lot better, he's able to have a better angle to go at Ortega's goal. And he's also slipped when he struck it with his left peg. Cucurella intercepts again an attempted pass for Bernardo Silva. Conor Gallagher. But this is the thing about City. They get numbers back. And the passing has to be better. Cucurella's been very poor in that aspect. Kevin De Bruyne are trying to lead Manchester City forward. Thought Enzo fouled him there. Ref don't agree with that. He's nicked it back off the Belgian midfielder. Cole Palmer. Madueke. Waiting for reinforcements. One has arrived in Gusto. Doesn't elect to go for the overlap. Madueke has to go alone. I think his mazy run ended up in a corner. I just want the game to go to extra time and then pen so City play as much football as possible. I'm surprised by the tactics of Chelsea here. When they played City at the Etihad, they used Sterling and others to get in behind City with their pace and counter-attack. That's true. But this, you know, if it works, Poch is a genius. But also at the same time, you're going to Wembley, innit? Like, you want to put in a good, decent team performance defensively. Pep Guardiola looks like he's remaining calm. Pochettino already bellowing instructions. Chelsea have a corner here. Goals change games at any moment. Can Chelsea strike early? Oh, this is horrible, Chelsea. Gallagher taking them. Why doesn't Cole Palmer? Because he's an in-swinger. Well, he's just not good at pens, I guess, in the training. Or maybe it's something else from Poch. We're all waiting for Chelsea to deliver this corner, folks. Gallagher raises his arm, signaling what he's attempting to do. It's a horrible one to the back post, to be fair. Jack Grealish has hooked it clear, and City aim to get further up the pitch. And that's the end of that one there, folks. Really? Gusto. Petrovic. The best of passes to Caicedo, but Caicedo's dealt with it. Gallagher. Oh, don't get yourself in trouble. Pull it down the flanks. Madueke attempts to play a 1-2 with Gallagher. Gallagher gets caught in traffic, and Man City could counter-attack here. Kevin De Bruyne has the ball on this left-hand side. Can he deliver? Tries to deliver. Caicedo blocks the cross. It'll be a Manchester City corner this time, folks. Boy, it's getting interesting. Oh, wrong block. That was the coffee one. Poch is such a dead manager, bro. I'd rather have DG in the dugout. Harsh, man. Decent manager, man. Come on, you don't land these jobs if you're not, but Slightly overrated. Very, very slightly overrated. Julian Alvarez plays it short. This is one from the training ground. Kevin De Bruyne. Alvarez whips it into the back post. It's headed back on. It's into the hands of Petrovic. I don't know why Rodri is complaining about, but he is. But he hasn't got it. Enzo Fernandez. You say Chelsea look poor, but they look a bit starstruck, look a bit nervous, or some players do. Chalobah. Silva gives it back to his goalie. Ooh, Caicedo's done well to get his teammate out of that. Trevor Chalobah's pass has not paid off. Enzo had no chance of getting there. Pardon me. Manchester City. It's here with Rodri. Not really anything in this opening 10 minutes to scream and shout about, folks. Kyle Walker forgetting the football with him tells you everything. Boy. Poch overrated, but when you say you don't want Arsenal or Barca job, only thing think Poch would be good for Arsenal to be the door. Man said to be the doorman. He wouldn't get them jobs anyways, essentially. Like, you're not good enough for that. Shouldn't really be at the Chelsea in the Chelsea role. Bernardo Silva up against Cucurella. To be fair, Cucurella's been poor on the ball so far. He's done well to read a couple of passes to Bernardo Silva and deal with them. But you know, with City, they've played that ball to that right-hand side. Chelsea's left a number of times now, and they're not going to stop until, obviously, that pays off. John Stones. Don't think that pass was meant for Phil Foden, who's come to this right-hand side. Bernardo Silva. Forgot the ball. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, poor pass to Caicedo. Poor attempted one. Jackson can be a tricky customer. He actually has some good fundamentals to a certain extent. The runs he makes, the give and goes he likes to play. So, yeah. I think the mic just went out there, people. Chelsea on a counter-attack here. Conor Gallagher chops inside ahead of Kyle Walker. Gallagher. Gusto. Don't really think he's sure what he wants to do. To be fair, Jack Grealish defending against Gusto. It's resulted in a Chelsea corner, but it's all right. Kyle Walker's done a couple of shaky things. 2-0 tonight for the Arsenal predictions. I went with 3-1, so not far from your 4-1 prediction. Hopefully, Arsenal don't make us look stupid later. And on that, don't forget we're doing a watch-along for that. DG, you think Cucurella was in? Come on, don't boy Zinchenko. He's better than Cucurella, man. Let's be serious. Man said 2-2. It's the hope that kills you. Potentially in life. We do need to see a goal, though. I must admit, I thought there'd be more drama at this. This is a bit of a snore fest. We should know what Chelsea versus City is like. Conor Gallagher attempts to deliver. Kevin De Bruyne gets a touch, and it's here to fit with Phil Foden. Could there be a counter-attack on this? Simply not enough City reinforcements. If Foden probably played the pass too early. What do I know, though? It is a great pass to this far right-hand side where Julian Alvarez is. And he'll just hold on to possession. He's done well to find Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne, if this is a goal, Foden, he's delivered it into the box. Where are the City players? Jack Grealish, the offside flag has stayed down. Akanji sent Enzo Fernandez to the shot for no reason. And Madueke will deal with that. Big chance. Massive chance. All from an original Chelsea corner where City have broken. Foden played it to Julian Alvarez, who did well to find De Bruyne. De Bruyne then found Foden. Foden tried to go around the keeper. He ran out of space. And as it looked like the ball might just go out, Kevin De Bruyne tried to have a shot, but stood it up into the box, and there was no one really there. Boy. This boring game is livening up. On another day, Foden rounds the keeper and he's calm. Look, and that's actually, you can see with Foden's movement, like he's just realized I can't go around the keeper and slot it myself. Let me try to stand it up into the box. Cucurella. Thiago Silva. Finds Gallagher. Gallagher to Jackson. does well to turn John Stones, really. He's poor from Stones. Jackson needs to release the ball, though. Didn't want to release the ball. Don't think you're going to get a foul because there wasn't one. Jackson's down. Needed to release the ball 20 years ago, Jackson, man. He did so well. To be fair, he should have a free kick. Kevin De Bruyne never got the ball. Jackson, thankfully, for football fans, back up to his feet. You want to see no one out. Cole Palmer's done the sportsman-like conduct, thrown it back to his former teammates, and Ortega will get this game restarted. Boy, you'd imagine City are going to take the lead, but you can't rule Chelsea out. And as I always say, this is an FA Cup tie, folks. So, again, how do we think the game is going to go? What have you lot made of this so far? It's boiling in here, man. It's getting way too stuffy. Apologies, folks. Jack Grealish attacking down this left-hand side. Grealish plays it inside to Ake. Wow, this light isn't on. Let's turn that on. There's no Haaland on the bench for Manchester City to call upon. Lovely jogger Benito from Jack Grealish. Probably trying to overcomplicate it too much with Mr. Kevin De Bruyne. That's another foul. How many times until Kevin De Bruyne gets a yellow? A couple of late ones. 16 minutes in, Man City 0, Chelsea 0. But nowhere near that. Don't think there's any malice. But yeah. Don't forget, folks, we're watching Wolves against Arsenal after this. So yeah, big up you lot. Oh, mate. Not really anything to know. If you're not watching this game or if you're just listening, ain't nothing really and truly going on. Caicedo, Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer's done well in little patches just with the given goals. Jackson's been one of Chelsea's better players. And here he is running down the left-hand channel. John Stones is trying to hold him up. Jackson's done well. To be fair with you, it's not the best of deliveries into the box. But that's one where you wish, if you was a Chelsea fan, someone else was doing that and a striker like Jackson would have been in the box. At times, in fact, it's not end-to-end, but both teams have been able to break very quickly, if that makes sense. And Chelsea have to grow in confidence if they want to win in certain moments like that. Thiago Silva, he's probably trying the superstar pass. It hasn't quite happened there. Appreciate that, eh? Would you take Madueke for Saka cover? For cover, yeah, who else we got? What's funny is that if City win the FA Cup and we come second, we'll see them at Wembley in August again. You know we're bucking them, man. So we're getting another English Super Cup. Manchester City throw here, folks. Thoughts on Solanke at Arsenal? Nah. It's not my first choice target. Nah. Because I wouldn't really want... I'm not against Ivan Toney, but Ivan Toney... Like, if we're going for Solanke, for me, that screams Arsenal have exhausted all the Vlahovic's, Jokerez's, Sesko's, Isaacs, all the guys we've been linked with. Not to knock Solanke as a player, you know, he's one of England's best performing strikers statistically going into a Euros, but I don't think he get called up. John Stones has found Nathaniel Ake. Kevin De Bruyne. Bit of a snooze fest so far, people. De Bruyne, Grealish. Akanji could have played the pass. Took too long. Solanke striker, best is a bench player, but start no. Exactly, but 50 million quid they're asking for, allegedly. So, apologies, folks. So if they're asking for that for him, that's a myth. That's a lovely pass from Kevin De Bruyne to Grealish. Grealish, Julian Alvarez, can he get the shot away? Julian Alvarez shot. Oh, he set someone's shot. Oh, it's offside, but he done something naughty. He's not. See, some of these technical footballers in City are naughty. The offside flag came up. It wouldn't have amounted to anything, but hey, two Chelsea players tried to make a valiant effort to defend. He completely sent them shot. Just couldn't apply the finishing touches. What can I use to open this? This is awkward. Might as well make myself comfortable. Oh, we can use that. If we haven't subscribed or smashed the like button, you know what to do, folks. 20 minutes in, both teams have broke quickly on occasion. I would say City have probably been, I don't think it would be nice. I don't think you could say either team's been threatening, but City probably be the more threatening side. Ball over the top, searching for Jackson's, met by Manchester City shirts. Chelsea have won it back here, though. Cole Palmer, Cucurella, who's had to do a lot of defending. You're not going to make it, man. He went backwards for no reason. There we have it. Gusto. But that's the thing. Manchester City do such a good job of flooding the midfield that your midfielders can't really get on the ball. And as you know, Chelsea's midfielders have had their own issues of their own. Petrovic, Cucurella. I can't lie. The Chelsea's defense needed to wake up at the beginning. Now I think their central midfielders or their more cultural players, not saying Cole Palmer in particular isn't, but Cole Palmer, Enzo, not really Caicedo, but you're a body in there. Can you get on the ball and show for the ball? Because you're not. Or make different angles because the lanes are being cut off. Not really a tempo to this game. DG, get ready for pens again. Boy, if it goes to pens, we're going to have to cut because regardless, we're still watching Wolves Arsenal. Nathaniel Ake. Stones. Thought Stones was going to try the Hollywood pass. Doesn't elect for it. Akanji. Stones. John Stones. Foden. Rodri. Oh, Rav, that's a soft one. It is a free kick, but that's a soft one. That's the thing. When City get going, they can't be stopped. Enzo's conceded the foul. Walker. Stones. Akanji in possession now, folks. Ake. It's here now with Jack Grealish. Not too many light blue shirts to aim for. Grealish skips past Gusto, skips inside. He tries to find Julian Alvarez. His teammates haven't done well enough. Jackson. Nicholas Jackson, that's very good hold-up play. Enzo Fernandez has let him down. The touch from Enzo is not good enough. He's done well, actually, to keep Bernardo Silva away from winning the ball and keep the move alive. Jackson's pass has let him down there. He's doing silly flicks where he don't need to. Just keep doing what he was doing, Jackson. Just keep doing the basics. There was no need to attempt that flick. Akanji. Ake. Finds a good pass to his defensive colleague Akanji, who can gallop forward for Man City. Finds Kevin De Bruyne, who has Grealish to the left, recognizes that and plays Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish gives it back to him. Bernardo Silva, Akanji, Rodri. Is he electing to go for goal? No, he's not. He's elected to pass it to Cole Palmer, and he can lead a charge of a counter-attack here now for Chelsea. What can he do? He knows Conor Gallagher on the other side is going to take forever. So he's held the ball up and waited for Nicholas Jackson. Jackson. Madueke. Pardon me, Cole Palmer. That's a good... the idea and the run from Gallagher to find an attempted Cole Palmer pass was going to be great from a Chelsea perspective, but it didn't happen. Kevin De Bruyne. Poor from him, and to not even track back. Gusto has disarmed him very easily. And I'm sure Pep will be very upset if Chelsea go on to score from this moment. Gusto's cross doesn't beat the first man. And that's another one where the offside flag came on. The Chelsea is better without Enzo agenda on stand today. Boy, keep running them agendas, man. Poch takes these same two assistant brothers everywhere he goes, in it. 24 minutes on the clock, people. Nothing going on. John Stones. Hope Arsenal Wolves ain't like this. Ake. What can Grealish make happen? I mean, Grealish is all fun and games cutting inside, decisive actions. Bernardo's been in a lot of space and City haven't tried to find him. They did in the first 20. Phil Foden. It's here with Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Carl Walker attempts to sweep it in first time. The cross is sent the same way it came from. Boy, what's going on in the world of football, folks? Away from this. Let's go on Sky Sports. That's a bit better, ain't it, folks? Stoke look like they're staying in the championship. Irrelevant news. It's a bit of a slow day for Sky Sports. Let's go on goal.com. See? Football commentary and updates. Let's see what new things we've got here. Bernardo Silva. Walker. Akanji. Good turn by Rodri. I thought he was fouled. He did go down belatedly, but he was fouled. Not really anything to scream and shout about. Grealish has only had 17 Premier League starts this season. You wouldn't have known that. Free kick here to Manchester City. Phil Foden jumps over it. Kevin De Bruyne delivers. It's a decent one. Corner kick once again to Manchester City, folks. What is that in Jackson's head, man? I understand you play for Chelsea, but like, what is that? They're them trims you can only get away with being a footballer as well. The hell is that? Looking like one peacock. Lidge, like the head of the peacock. Pause. Julian Alvarez will take this corner. He does. It's a decent knock. Cucurella heads it. Bernardo Silva, is he going to keep that on? No, he says we'll have to throw. This is annoying. People, I apologize, but the Ring doorbell's going off. And I expected an Amazon delivery. We're about to see a goal here. Oh, no, we're not. Hey, before I go and attend that quickly, people, the offside flag would have came up. Bernardo Silva very close to putting City a goal ahead. There has been those moments. The offside flag came to the rescue. Give me a second, folks. Oh, my God. That flat pack is a mad thing, people. If you lot saw the way I had to carry that and get that in and how much I had to do, a Mazda, people. But I do this for you lot. Obviously, I have a life just like you lot. Just before I sit down, could Chelsea concede? They do half gamble playing out from the back. Enzo Fernandez, that's a lovely ball into Jackson, Nicholas Jackson. He has to score. He's gone around the keeper. I think the offside flag hasn't come up. Blood. Surely the offside flag came up eventually. Panda camera. Blood. There has been some half chances in this game early doors. I don't think the offside flag came up. Plays just continued. Wow. A couple of times that ball to Nicholas Jackson has been on. In fact, you would have seen a few moments ago. I say moments, I mean minutes. He told Enzo, do it. It does look like City's high line can get exploited in that regards. Conor Gallagher to Cole Palmer. Lovely touch from him. Plays it inside to Cucurella. Cucurella delivers. It trickled all the way through to Ortega. I would say City have had the more clear-cut chances or low-level clear-cut chances, but Chelsea have shown if they go to sleep, they can ask questions. Don't know what Jackson's doing. No pressure from the Chelsea front line on the City defense. Not good enough from them. To be fair, it's a weird one being, you know, with City, you're kind of always going to concede possession. I think Jackson's worked with the scraps he's got. Kevin De Bruyne, is he going to be in here? John Terry-esque slide tackle from Chalobah. I think Cole Palmer's a bit more narrow than he's had to be today. I think he's done okay. I think Madueke's had scraps, but not really done much. I think they probably need more from their fullbacks and centre mids in possession, if I'm honest. Moments like that from Enzo, where he completely split the defence. And Jackson, Nicholas Jackson, I think was all expecting the goal line to change there. Grealish's ball's been cut out. Boy. Big semi-final like this, and I'm seeing empty seats could never be our clubs. Trust. Even the big wigs that control football didn't even want to go. To be fair, they're all in the boxes, isn't it? 15 minutes left of this half. Kevin De Bruyne. Shaped like he was going to cross it, didn't. Finds Ake. Ake's cross somehow gets to Akanji. I can't even describe what that was. Akanji tried to play a complicated pass to Ake, and that's that. Jackson's a madman. That it really was crazy. Jackson's a madman. I think we all expected, you know, Chelsea to go a goal ahead. Didn't happen. That little kid's got popcorn from Wembley. His parents got money. Wembley. That's not like Asda or Sainsbury's or something. That's crazy. I remember my first and only time I spent £7 on a pizza slice at the Emirates. I felt like a dickhead, pardon my language. But I needed it, people. I needed it. I was going to die. I needed the food. And this is what I mean. I think maybe a bit of it's down to Poch. But the passing lanes that Chelsea are doing, they're just getting cut out. Like whenever their defenders have the ball, some of them are going to sleep, but there's no space. Enzo Fernandez is giving it away to City here with Grealish. Grealish is darted all the way to this right-hand side. Pardon me. Bernardo Silva, Rodri. It's back here on this right-hand side with Bernardo Silva. You know, with Manchester City, they're going to be patient and work it until they have an opening. Will that come here? Surely that's a goal kick. Foden appeals for a corner. I don't think that's a corner. It's clearly come off you. Arsenal, United, Liverpool, never any empty seats. Real clubs, not on financial steroids. Tell them again. Both these teams are in blue. I shouldn't be able to, like, kind of what Marcel's saying about the seats, shouldn't be able to see red. But at the same time, maybe people can't afford it, man. I know football fans, even fans or that can't afford it will find a way, but you look at how expensive life is. Do people have the luxury to even whatever for a semi-final where both teams, well, obviously, both teams are not guaranteed to go to the next round? Saying that, though, wow. That is crazy. Rodri. Walker. Stones. Bit of a stalemate so far. Chelsea's had many sloppy passes. Boy, you're going to have to cut that out. Rodri to Akanji. Akanji's role at City must be so fun, innit? You defend, you attack, you fly forward. Phil Foden. Bernardo Silva. Not quite sure what Bernardo was doing there or planning there, but it just didn't come off. What was that? Was he trying to wrap it top bins? I don't know what he was trying there. But that was horrible. First bad thing he's done today, really. There's been 2 attempts in this game for both teams so far, people, in total or totality. Chelsea have had both of them. Cole Palmer, that's a lovely ball first time into Gusto. Jackson, Grealish doing some defending. Gusto tries to find Nicholas Jackson. It's falling to Madueke. Madueke goes for the shot. It's an incredible block by John Stones. City do look vulnerable defensively, and a couple of times, I won't say Chelsea have banged on the door, but they've asked the question. My word, Kevin De Bruyne. Stones had to hook that first time a hospital. It would have been a brilliant pass from Kevin De Bruyne. But it was in his own half against his own team. As I said, Cole Palmer's done well in the pockets. It's a good ball by Gusto. Committed block by John Stones. Boy, what was Silver doing? No clue. DG, when you go in Turkey to get the beard injection thing, beard gang is up, babyface assassin on the downhill. South London's finest. I don't know what's in the water in South, but first thing I'm going to say is why? Why are you watching my pretty face? And the first thing you talk about is that I don't need that. The CV speaks for itself. I do this, you know. That's why I'm the sexiest, because I define the beauty standards. No 6 foot, not a bit, not got a beard. I don't have a problem in that department. You know, Haaland's always going to score goals. I'm always going to score goals. Loud up, man, but big up yourself. Man said, I'm never doing that. You're basically a BBL babes if you go Turkey and get them sort of cosmetic surgeries. I'll never sign out. God made me this way for a reason. Although he's hanged me though, man. I just wanted to help. My dad's got it as well. I used to ask my dad the other day, what's going on in the genetics, bro? Like, he's got like, you know, the humble ones. I just wanted the humble ones. Just them ones there, humble. Like, what's going on with the genetics? I remember sitting there year 8, like pause. I remember, like, can't lie, yeah. You know them guys in school that, like, they were the guy in it. Like, he was a couple years above me. He was everything. He had all the girls, great at football, everything. Every story he wanted to live, it was him in it. Had these, I thought, yeah, I'm going to get one of them. Apologies. I'm going to get that by one of them ages there. Still, we're here in 24. You don't allow me to get to 60K subs. City's defending is shambolic. Chelsea's attack is shambolic. Madueke's done well there, to be fair. The only part of City look vulnerable is defensively. And it looks like Chelsea are growing in confidence, really. 36 minutes on the clock, people. I don't think this is getting pens. Chalobah, Cole Palmer, can he... Oi. That's a bad boy bit of play there. He sent someone's shot. He's wrapped it with his left peg, trying to just creep it into the far post. Ortega's made this... This guy is serious. Cole Palmer's a serious footballer, man. Serious player. That's never a free kick. I don't know what Ake's complaining about. Hey, this was quite biased towards City. I can't lie. I like it because I don't want Chelsea to thrive, but yeah. But yeah, Shek. Allow me, man. Got like five chinners, man. It's moving crazy. But shout out to all the girls that like rubbing that are legends. I feel like this youth will burn out in energy. Probably. At least you still got a hairline. Trust like that. Not everyone can say that. Sorry if you got it straight. Not everyone can say that. You only got that in your throwback pictures. Some of you got kids. You're probably telling your kids that used to have hair. They can't believe it. Jack Grealish is so elite at buying fouls, and he's bought one there off Chelsea's Chalobah. It could be his last season. Almost a forgotten figure at Chelsea, to be honest with you. Grealish has 3 goals and 3 assists this season. To be fair, it's been an injury hit campaign for him. Kyle Walker. Stones. Foden dropping into the pocket. Still here with Stones. This is why we need Martinelli fit, but he's rubbed out. He's rubbed this season. We have no speed outlet. Typical Poch team. They'll do the same to us. Pardon me. You know what? Maybe Arteta, based on what you said, has to do something. Smith Rowe, Fabio Vieira, something random. Stop, Brad. Cole Palmer and Saka are 2 very different players, man. Like Cole Palmer, in the modern day, you look at Foden, Bernardo Silva, these guys, they play everywhere. Cole Palmer's a 10 and 8. He's better footballer than Saka, 100%. Like, give him a football, he's way more entertaining. Ain't you a Liverpool fan? Why are you joining in? Still gassing up Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott there, man. I hear it, man. Harvey Elliott been capped by England yet? Even Smith Rowe got that. He ain't kicked a ball in 2 years. That's crazy. Fabio Carvalho, them man there at Hull. You know he's not making it back from that loan, is it? Cucurella. So if you come for Saka, it gets a bit personal. Thiago Silva's found Chalobah. To be fair, Thiago Silva's probably the happiest man in the stadium. His teammates have stopped selling him short with the passes. Speaking of selling people short, Cole Palmer trying flicks there for no reason, giving it very cheaply back to City. Rodri tried to force it into Bernardo Silva. And to be fair to Cucurella, dark hearts. It's just giving him a nudge off the ball. Conor Gallagher. I must admit, what is his role in the Chelsea team, apart from just run around and work hard? And you need that. For a lot of the time, at periods this season, When you see Caicedo, Gallagher, and obviously Enzo Fernandez in midfield, he outshunned them. But what does he do? Hey, remember they tried to say Kulusevski better Saka? And this is what's funny, yeah, because they say they don't rate Saka. They always talk on him. They compare any young player to him. They mention him. If you don't rate him, why is he the benchmark? Boy, big up Cole Palmer though, man. But make sure you're rolling Euros. I know when Saka got called up to England for his first camp, he played. Smith Rowe played. Slightly Eddie played. I don't know. Like, my youngsters don't get called up for international duty for work experience. They're not working for free. It's crazy. You're mad, man. Ortega. 5 minutes left in his first half. There's still no tempo to this game. It only comes alive when one team tries to attack and the other team kind of capitalizes on the space in behind via a mistake or via a dead ball. Phil Foden, Akanji. He ain't got the tech to play the give and go with Foden, so rightly so he goes backwards. Ake. Every City player seen plenty of the ball in it. Stones to Rodri. Gives it back to John Stones. Boy. DG, see how Drake is violating Kendrick. He's nasty. These new age rappers are moist, but now see, I can't keep up with this. Someone said Breezy's got a problem. Now this. It's difficult to keep up with this. Someone called the council too much plastic floating around the stands at Wembley. Someone needs to call Brent Council. Really. Gonna break that. Must admit, I am shocked by that. The more that we keep looking at that. Anyone think there's going to be a goal before the end of the first half, or better yet, what's left of it? Phil Foden, lovely turn. And that's what they need to teach young kids, how to receive the ball with your body position in tight spaces and go on. Grealish to Foden, Foden to Kevin De Bruyne. It's too intricate. Chelsea have tried to counter-attack. It's got to be better than that, especially when you got Rodri, who's won it back for City. He's here with Foden, Alvarez, Akanji, Julian Alvarez, Rodri. Some of these City players, how do they dribble out of these tight situations? Caicedo fouls Phil Foden. Boy. And you got the breezy thing. It's hard to catch up with these lot, man. They always switch the goalposts, to which I'll say 30 goal and assist contributions for a left back. If your star boy ain't doing more than that left back, don't hear it. You just can't say the fact that Arsenal got star boy now, man. City played 120 minutes. They won't rush anything. Conserve energy makes sense. Wolves will run us as well. Boy. I do want to see a goal before halftime, man. It adds to the drama, folks. Not that there's been much today. Extra time sounds bleak. It sounds bleak. I'm not gonna lie. That's one thing I really don't want to see. Phil Foden, that's a horrible cross. 43 minutes on the clock. Quavo got TKO'd by Chris Brown. He ain't coming back from that diss. What do you type in? Obviously, I can't play it here, but while we're here, we can do everything, really. Look at the little Chelsea fans, the little boys supporting Chelsea Football Club out on a great day out with their family. Hopefully, they're crying by the end of the game. Welcome to the sport we all love, which is football, fella. Or fellas, better yet. What's the Quavo diss like? What's it called? Oh, is it Weakest Link? Enzo Fernandez. Turn that down a bit. Gusto. Oh, raw. Slightly. This is why you don't beef light skin brothers, man. They're sassy, man. Why is he recording the conversation? Yellow card. First yellow card of the day, surely. Caicedo booked. I mean, Chris Brown's more of a fight than giving credit for, but can't duck that beef. Is a yellow card from Caicedo? He's noticed Jack Grealish has made a run forward and prevented such. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, damn. Kevin De Bruyne. That's a lovely ball out to this right-hand side with Bernardo Silva. Can they make Chelsea pay for it? Offside flag, hand the pills are being drawn up. Phil Foden, shaped like he's going for the shot. It's gone back to Bernardo Silva. The cross still hasn't come in. The sun is messing up the green screen. Kevin De Bruyne. Is that a shot? Is that a cross? But you're not gassing it, but 6, 7 out of 10. Oh nah, you know what he's mentioning. He mentioned some serious things about certain, babe moms and that. Oh, okay, yeah. This 10 out of 10. What do you do? That mad. 2 minutes of added on time. We're into the last minute, folks. Carl Walker. The empty seats are getting emptier as everyone probably is going to get halftime refreshments. Carl Walker. Is that switch of play going to come off? Gusto intercepts. Madueke plays a give and go with him. Gusto, can he advance forward? That touch ain't going to help you. Cuts inside. Good little right back he is. Jackson. Okay, this is quite promising from Chelsea. Gusto's found Conor Gallagher. This could be promising. Oh, no. Gallagher's trying to be a hero. Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer. Killed Cole Palmer slightly. Caicedo, first time into Madueke. Pardon me, Madueke. Twisting and turning, but where you going with it? Yeah. Boy, end of the first half, people. Yeah, you can't beef Chris Brown, man. Chris Brown can do the singing, the dancing, the rapping. It's crazy. Southampton lost. Come on, Leeds. You got you lot. If Chelsea somehow lose this with City looking exhausted, questions should be asked. I guess so. They do look a bit fatigued, to be fair with you, City, but how far does that extend? Chelsea's record at Wembley, these men are losing. It'd be nice. It shapes up the weekend, provided Arsenal do their job. On the topic of Arsenal doing their job, people, don't forget, folks, we're watching Wolves Arsenal straight after this. Hopefully, this is done in normal time. I'm going to wait half an hour for the lineup to come out. We're going to have to get the lineup sorted for that game while we're during this live stream. No one told me to do 2 live streams in one day, but anything for you lot. So, yeah, what have you lot made of that first half? If you have any thoughts, people. It was a bit of a dull watch, weren't it? Some of you probably falling asleep. Right, boring still. Kendrick is on the clock. Drake is using AI 2-pack of Snoop Dogg to push Kendrick to respond. You're a bad man. I prefer I didn't even know Drake and Quavo had problems, but I'd rather that. I'd rather hear that than, J. Cole and all them ones. I want to sign De Jong or Kimmich for our midfield. Bring them. I'd rather Kimmich slightly. I'd rather De Jong from what I want to see on the football pitch. But I just think Kimmich has more of that dog in him, if that makes sense. And we need some players like that. I like the reports of Santi possibly returning to the backroom team for next season. I think Arsenal are going to have a very good summer window. We need to have one. If we could get a striker or a winger, I would like 2 centre mids, but you can't be greedy. A centre mid, you can cook, man. DG, what's your predicted lineup for tonight? It's difficult because I think there might be rotation, but at the same time, can you rotate if you have to in every game? I do think you're going to see something like a Fabio Vieira or someone like that get a start. I don't know. But if I had to bet, obviously Raya, Saliba, Gabriel White, easy ones. He could play Zinni as a vote of confidence, but I would hope Tommy Asu. Odegaard Rice. I think he bets on Partey. Gabriel Jesus, Saka. I think he might start Trossard. Right, Mason Mount, Amrabat, and Willie Kambawala all out for FA Cup semi-final due to injury suffered tonight. Boy, Ten Hag had to test Casemiro as centre-back next to Harry Maguire as emergency solution for the FA Cup. I hear that. Might be in trouble. If you're a Poch, would you be bringing on Sterling and Mudryk? I don't know if I'd necessarily be making changes at the moment. And you could take off Madueke, cool, but Sterling not really perform off the right-hand side. He could go out there. I wouldn't, but then again, you'd have to change whatever they're doing. I wouldn't make changes yet. You could bring Mudryk on the right. Look, so what if this game goes extra time, DG? Then unfortunately, One Love was here for a minute. Fabio is a failed by Tavares. Fabio not good enough for where the team is at. I like Fabio though, man, but you're right. The case study, there's nothing there. I jumped on at 34 minutes. Just see loads of running, youthful excitement. Good way of putting it. I bet you any money goes with Zinni because there's no Neto. He could, and it could be a bit of a vote of confidence because, Zinchenko, unfortunately, is crossing that line of being unnecessarily scapegoated / public enemy number one. To be fair, if you're Chelsea, you are probably kicking yourself that you haven't necessarily taken one of these half chances. Boy. Chelsea got City, hardly got. Who the hell? Why is there so many? Let me share my screen with you, lot. Why is there such a contrast in the actual squad that Chelsea and Manchester City have? I'm not even running banner. Like, why is there so many Chelsea players technically part of the squad? Hella youngsters. Or maybe is this the team printed out? Ain't Lavia injured? Bloody hell. And then City's hardly anyone. Probably Will Sampson. Our bench players always getting injured in training. Cunha is injured, not in for 2 To be fair with you, though, I do think some of the injury concerns or some of the stuff you were saying around Gary O'Neill, around players not being involved, I think it's sly, a bit of managers' white lies. I think a couple of them might be there. But it'd be nice to not see Cunha. On the topic of Wolves Arsenal, we're watching that after this, folks. Make sure you're there. Speaking of rappers, what do you think about Juice WRLD? I heard he was huge in that. RP Juice WRLD, he was lit, man. I ain't gonna say he's one of my favorite rappers, but he's a bad boy. He can do it. Good music, man. It was cold, man. He was cold. Bro, we'll be lucky to get a draw at Wolves. You heard it here first. Saka is getting back to goal scoring ways. That's who he got his first Premier League goal against. It's happening, man. I've seen the future. Arsenal 3, Wolves 1. Which, to be fair, considering the last 3 games or just the last one in the Prem, while I would love a clean sheet, it's just about 3 points. DG, who's the threat for tonight? I think El Nouri. El Nouri seems touch and go fitness-wise, whether he can start today. So you never know. What you mean down the left? Well, yeah, all right there, left, you're right. Probably. I mean, I did I did a video with Talkie Wolves. And he said he reckons El Nouri could be a left winger. So he sounds like a problem. Boy, just put Rice in the 6. This fake Xhaka deployment, ain't it? He's not ready for it, man. Sign De Jong or something of that ilk, and we can move, man. Just make Rice a box-to-box midfielder, man. For me, watch some NBA until this Arsenal game kick off. This semi-final is meaty. Share the links, man. I ain't got that on TV. This has got to be a lie. I mean, rumors online. I don't know if this person's credible. They just got a blue tick on Twitter. They're saying Edu is being targeted by Newcastle to join their project. Fair enough. Go on then. Bring back David Deeney or someone of that ilk. Oh, that's cool. Your Bulls got packed last night by Miami Heat. DG. We must be getting in the playoffs, man. I ain't watched the NBA in time. Come, Chicago Bulls. What we've been saying. What's the form been saying? Oh, right. That's not packing. Oh, I beat the Hawks though the other day. Yeah. Oh, we lost to the Knicks. I only see one win here, boys. When I'm scrolling, we beat the Wizards on my birthday. Hey, I didn't even know that we won on my birthday. Hey, big them up. We beat the Pistons on the 12th. Hey, we're doing our thing, man. Playoff start today. We're gonna win that, man. So we ain't made it. It's confirmed. We're not involved. Oh, like is it mathematically confirmed we're not involved? Oh, right. Playoff round 1. I'm seeing all the other teams that. Yeah, the Bulls ain't there. Oh, damn. We go again next year. Trust the process. Trust the process. Just bandwagon to the Celtics. Nah, man. I picked the Bulls. I'm staying with the Bulls, man. Yeah, bro. If you had one last night, you'd have made it. Dang. Well, you look. Are we a good team though? Like, are we like? Compare us. Appreciate that, deals. Compare us to something, man. Real Madrid. Well, clearly not Real Madrid. Man City, because they went out the champs. Don't say Spurs. Up and coming. See, trust the. We're coming, but like Aston Villa. Okay, we're gonna make it soon. Let me update myself. Bulls. Chicago Bulls. Let me go on them YouTube and fan channels and that. What's wrong with us? Hey, DeMar DeRozan, my guy. Hey, what? He's 34 though. You sound like you're gonna leave. You're dead anyways, man. Bulls are like West Ham right now. What time is the lineup out? Should be at 6:30. Just coffee, lad. Gonna go and get some more before the second half actually starts. Got a long day, man. Operating on like 3 hours sleep. I can't see the comment, but 29 is never too old for Kai Havertz, for Joshua Kimmich. Come on, man. 29 years of age. Like Jorginho's not 32. And we're talking about keeping him for another year. Wolves fan here, take it easy on us today, please. We're starting the parking attendant. Who's that? Kilman. And to be fair, you're underestimating your team, Wolves. You can come here and stress us. It's not going to be a walk-in. Well, we can go to your place and stress us. I'm a big fan of Gary O'Neill. I've been saying it, not just because you're playing us. I think he's one of the most underrated managers in the Premier League. I don't want to, because you start getting into difficult territory when you mention these things, but I think, well, to be fair, the Bournemouth manager's decent and he's Spanish and no one says anything. But I think if Gary O'Neill was another nationality, there'd be a bit more of a fuss. Still got a lot to prove generally in the game. But if the England job was available, I guess he could be a candidate. And it's no surprise why he's linked with Man United and all these things. The only reason I say this is because obviously he's got Wolves playing better. But he does a lot of like Sky Sports features and stuff and talks about the team and the tactics and little things. And I think, right, very interesting. I love Gary O'Neill, love the team, but we have almost nobody healthy. It's tough. Need major backing in the summer. I know the manager was very critical in January because I saw it on Sky Sports. He was saying, I told the club we could have done this and that. We weren't doing that. DG, did you know Yam is natural steroids? No, but that explains why so many men are like 10 years. When I was like 10, some people were built like they're 16, like, because that's all they were having for dinner. We'll be back, man. What's the Bulls history, though, man? Bulls, Wikipedia. We must have been the first team to do something. Also, we're good in the 90s. But we're the first team in NBA history to win 70 games or more in a single season. We're sick, man. We'll be back, man. We'll be back. Speaking of we'll be back, let me update my coffee because there's going to be no other window of opportunity to do that. This game needs excitement, so let's see my highlight.
Yeah, against this right back, Charlie.
So this game lines up, people. I was wondering where Ruben Diaz was. He's back now, and he's off the bench. Who is that for? Again, fatigue is something that some of you have been saying in the chat, and something City have to guard against. Pardon me. Who's the sub though? John Stones. Pardon me. Thought he was one of City's better players, but clearly the ref don't agree. Ref Pep don't agree. Not even. Hey, Deals, run up your thing. Dino, I hear hating. You never be a hater doing better. You know, there'll never be no one will ever hate on you if they're doing better than you. Rise up your goals. I'd rather show you lot. Rise up the goals, please. Take the floor. Please. I'll give you the email address. Send the MP4 files immediately. Immediately. There you go. There you go. No? No takers? Shameless. Hey, what do you want me to do? I've got to wait for the kettle. You want hot coffee or not? Which I should have got some water. Looks like the second half has kicked off how the first half started, really, in this first 40 seconds. Kevin De Bruyne. Ball's gone out of play. Cucurella and Kevin De Bruyne having a bit of an argument and then hugging it out. Shout American Gunner. Oh, damn. Carl Walker. Whoa, how's he got away with that? He's got eyes on the ball, but he's caught his studs right on Gallagher's back there. That was mad. Ruben Diaz, who came off the bench and is a second half substitute, folks. This City formation is crazy. Nah, Marcel takes a lot longer to do that. Allegedly. Rodri. Oh, is that the best of passes from him? Ortega, is that the best of things from you? What can Madueke do? Madueke, oh Lord, well, he fondles it over. He thought it was me. Entitled to go for the shot, but the application, horrible. What's that? It is as well. What was Ortega doing there? Feels like a couple of City players maybe are mentally fatigued more than anything, because some of these players have not made these mistakes before. Anywho, Ake, Rodri. Don't think that was the best of passes. Akanji, Foden. Ooh, thought Foden got it in the back there, but ref don't agree. Alvarez's pass is intercepted by Gusto, who's stretching his legs and bombing down this right-hand side. Good play. Hey, if he's still got the ball there, this is very good play from the Chelsea right back. He's very unlucky to lose the ball there. Phil Foden gets them out of there. What a player Foden is. Julian Alvarez, lovely tackle by Cole Palmer, of all people. It's like playground football right now where a million people are chasing the ball. The turnovers are a lot. And to be fair, Chelsea have grown in a bit of confidence. They're giving it as good as they're getting. No wish. Alleged. Look at DG's Arsenal kit. One of my favorite ones, actually. Wow. Yeah, go on then. Yeah. I guess so. Yeah. Kevin De Bruyne. To be fair, our third shirt this year. One of my favorites as well. And the black away one from last year. Been on a good run with kits. Conor Gallagher. Cucurella. Caicedo. Fernandez. Gallagher. Does he not make Rodri? It's booky, but he does. Chelsea are about to take the lead here. No, they're not. Jackson Martinez has forced a big save by Ortega. Cole Palmer puts it into the box. And it's is that a good save? Would he have been offside? No, he wouldn't have. Two great chances in quick succession for Jackson Martinez. City actually can't retain possession. It's crazy to say. I have to say it again. City can't retain the ball. Cole Palmer. Caicedo. Out here to Gusto. Cole Palmer. Madueke slowing things down, man. You're not the guy. Just do the basics. Palmer. Caicedo. Silva. That's a great pass from... Oh, is he offside? I don't think he is offside there. Whoever designs the kits now trying too hard, less is more. Which is true, but I think they got a... I think all the new kits are brief to just try and make it as weird as you can. Try and make as many things happening at once on the shirt as you can. Or the team, because it's probably not just one person. Jack Grealish. Pochettino not happy with his players for whatever reason. Rides the tackles, fouled. City play on. Ref welcomes them to play advantage. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Cole. Oh, sorry, folks. This game was boring, but Cole Palmer shouting at his teammates as Kevin De Bruyne has drawn a corner. City tired. Aye, man. We always say they got the best depth and all this stuff. Time to show it, innit? This can't go on to extra time. Phil Foden's corner is kind of horrible by his own standards. Kevin De Bruyne. Foden kind of half keeps it in. Cole Palmer hooks it clear. Jackson Martinez chasing a lost cause. To be fair, Diaz stood up strong and tall. Bernardo Silva gives it to his fellow countryman Diaz. Plays a 1-2 of Walker. Gives it to Ake. Is this really Arsenal's 11? Where's my mouse? Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Kirill, Rice, Odegaard, Havertz. Havertz centre mid. This is how I feel. No, we need Saka. Havertz centre mid. Partey's fitness on the floor. Fabio and Smith Rowe are never going to get a look in. Kyle Walker. Akanji, Walker. Rodri of all people's giving it away. Jackson Martinez, he's had a couple of half chances today. Don't know what he attempted there, but it's poor from him. City have possession. It's lovely 1 and 2 touch from Man City, isn't it? Look how Rodri just knew Bernardo Silva was running into that space. Kevin De Bruyne. Rodri. If Chelsea concede from this would be a poor sequence of events from them. Jack Grealish on this left-hand side. Grealish. Squares it to Foden. Foden draws a big save by the Chelsea keeper. First bit of Manchester City attacking play that you'd attribute to City. Rodri. Walker. De Bruyne. Corner kick City. Martinelli dropped. I'm not his biggest fan, but taking him out, taking him in and out of the team isn't good for him. Why not have Saka as false 9? He does well against bigger, slower centre-backs. Nah. Havertz centre mid against the PMP Wolves midfield. Arteta smoking budge. Havertz in midfield means we'll play slow to maintain possession. Havertz has to win his second balls. I'm glad Kyrill's back in the team. Thought it was unfair. He was dropped after our run through. Not expecting too much from our build-up play then, if I'm brutally honest, if that is the lineup. Alvarez, De Bruyne. First time pass doesn't come off. Cole Palmer sends a searching ball into Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson has to contend with Kyle Walker, who holds him up quite well, but he still has the ball, the Chelsea striker. Finally releases it. That can't be it, man. Come on, man. Where did you see that? That can't be it, man. That can't be the lineup, man. The ITKs are saying 3 changes. Did that lineup have 3 changes? Kirill, Havertz shot on. Yeah, it did. It is what it is. Go out and get the job done, man. What a save that was by the Chelsea keeper. It's one you'd expect him to make, but he doesn't have that long to react to it. Free kick from distance for Chelsea. City got the Madrid hangover. Can't imagine the amount of concentration and legs you need to play. True, but they're going to have to pick themselves up here in the semi-final. Hazy's bagging today. Trust. Hope so. Cole Palmer goes for goal. It's deflected. And surely it's a corner. I think it's deflected off a Chelsea man, but the Chelsea players, going absolutely livid. Can't believe they haven't got a corner. Yeah, wait, yeah. That's criminal. How's he not giving a Chelsea corner there? Some Chelsea players probably even want a penalty. Slightly hit his hand. Oh, it could get interesting. No, VAR check done. I went for 3-1 today as well, sir. Big up Riley, man. Said Jackson deserves his entire month's wages docked. Guy's a bum. He needs to go on low, man. He's too raw. Akanji galloping forward. Finds Phil Foden. 10 minutes into the second half. Again, a dull watch. Grealish. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. I should have just taken a nap, man. This is tired. Walker. Bernardo. Kyle Walker. Boy. Great minds, inshallah, man. I hate Havertz. I hate Havertz in midfield. Arteta's Jeremy. I hear it, but bro, Jorginho ain't got the legs to be playing all the time, and we got Chelsea on the weekend. He's not gonna go for Fabio Vieira, Smith Rowe party. They're not fit. It was always something that could happen. He talks about Kai Havertz's rotation. I'm not with Kirill, with the greatest respect to Kirill, who ain't done nothing. I'm not expecting anything. I'm not expecting fireworks in that. Big up Trossard for getting a start though. And I think that lineup, you know, wherever that came out is bang on the money. That actually is the lineup. Let me make sure I've done that as well, people, because we will be watching Wolves against Arsenal. I've got Raya White, Gabriel Saliba. There's me trying to put Tomiyasu in there. What number is Kirill? It's 15, right? I'm sure you're 15. Obviously, you're not seeing Jorginho. You're seeing Mr. 29. Come on, Kai Havertz. As long as if you can make a late run into the box and score and you put in a shift defensively, who cares? Listen, I just want 3 points, man. Just get me 3 points. Trevor Chalobah's tried to knock it into the channels. Terrible. Happy to see Saka's bagging today. 3 Arsenal 3. Wolves 1. Saka, Jesus, Martinelli, Trossard, Odegaard assist. Speaking it to insistence. Or at least we're trying to. You got Ramsdale, Zinchenko, Jorginho, Partey, Fabio Vieira, Smith Rowe, Nelson, Martinelli, and Ketia on the bench. Wait, what? So where's Tomiyasu? I hope this is just some precaution, you know, because he said everyone's fine. I don't know what you need to do, Tomiyasu, but make sure what Tuesday, Wednesday at the Emirates you're about. I don't know what you need to do, but you need to be there. So jarring, man. I dream of a world where we could actually rely on players' fitness. Wasn't meant to be, though. It's not meant to be. Still 0-0 here, people, with an hour on the clock, half an hour plus added on / extra time / penalties, all possibilities. Cucurella. I think, you know what? I think this is 1-0 either way, man. I think this is just one moment of brilliance or moment of switching off. Can it change here? Grealish goes for the shot. Corner kick. Boy. What a horrible watch. Hey, folks. Horrible, horrible watch. Hopefully, Wolves Arsenal is better. Purely for us Arsenal fans. In swinging corner pending from a City perspective. That's a decent knock, but who is in the box? Trevor Chalobah won't care. Apologies. Wolves have made 4 changes. Oh, they're playing that Bueno guy. He likes to bomb forward. Alvarez puts a decent ball into the box. Sent packing. Grealish shapes like he's going for the shot. Lost the ball. Cole Palmer straight to Jackson Martinez, and it's a race between Martinez and Kyle Walker. Nicholas Jackson. Man, why do I keep calling Martinez? It's Nicholas Jackson. Is it no way you're appealing for a corner? This guy's frustrating, man. Chelsea, you're not gonna get out. You're not gonna get out of the hood with this guy, man. He needs to go on loan. There's many likable things about him, but he's so raw and banduli. If you're gonna have blue hair, you need to bag. It's the unwritten rule. If you do fancy hairstyles, you need to produce the goods. If you're gonna try and take penalties off people, you need to produce the goods. Quite horrible there, weren't it? I wonder how much hope Chelsea fans actually have in Nicholas Jackson when he bombs forward or is in those opportunities. Speaking of opportunities, Kevin De Bruyne to Grealish, you got to hit it. You got to hit it. This is your chance. You're not going to make it. Gusto tries the thing. Sent packing by Thiago Silva. Looked in 2 minds there, Grealish, as to what to do. Throw-in's been taken quickly. Grealish, Ake, Akanji, Rodri. Is he going to hit it? He is going to hit it. It is going to get blocked. Conor Gallagher. Pardon me, attempts to send it into the channel, sends it off the pitch, folks. Quality hasn't been there. You know, spare a thought for the fans that actually paid money for this to support their clubs. The fans from Manchester who made it all the way down. Lethargic. Definitely not like the last 2 times these 2 teams played each other. Well, Pedro Neto's not in the squad at all. Fair enough. It's good for us, isn't it, really? Pedro Neto. Sorry, folks. I'm actually doing the lineup while I'm here as well. It needs to be done. Breno, Doherty, ex-Spurs man and Arsenal fan. That would be interesting to see what happens with him. Gomez is there for Wolves. So when the next stream starts, we're just ready to go, people. Ready to go. Is that Callum Doyle or Tommy Doyle, whatever his name is? So they're just going with Steele in midfield, man. It's going to be clampers. Chelsea losing, us getting 3 points. That would be a great weekend. Jack Grealish. Run doesn't get anywhere. Rodri. He's killed Kevin De Bruyne. There's someone of Rodri's quality that has to get to a teammate. It doesn't on this occasion, though. No wonder 6 isn't coming up if you keep typing the 5 keyboard. Almost done this, folks. Keep your thoughts coming. Smash the like button. Grealish is on the floor receiving treatment or asking to receive treatment. Looks like Jeremy Doku's coming on. So it could be the end of Grealish anyways. To be fair, bit of a follow through from Caicedo there. So it's not, I don't know if it's intentional, but it is quote unquote dangerous. If I'm completely honest with you, lot. Saw Doherty, Bueno, Kilmer. Grealish is still on the floor. So this is clearly hurting more than you would have thought. Is Nicholas Jackson coming off? Nah, they're just panning the camera to him for no reason. How it goes, people, I guess. How many chances does this brother want? I know it's difficult, but Chelsea have had some decent opportunities. City as well, but as the game's gone on, Chelsea, I'd argue, have had the better opportunities to really kind of nick this and run away with something. He's had 3 shots, 3 on target. No goals for his troubles. Carl Walker and him sharing a joke. Stop Reading, man. This is an FA Cup semi-final. Stop being friends. What's this about? Meant to be worries. Jeremy Doku's coming on. He's drinking water and energy juices. You better be on stuff. Doing all of this, you better be on stuff. One love to everyone who's hit the like button. He meant that. Hope it goes for extra time. They don't need Neto. It's their fitness levels being better than ours. They can run with hard work. Hopefully not the case. I was hating still. Hater, man. We ditched the Havertz left centre mid gimmick and went on our best run all season. Why is Arteta persisting on it again during the business end? If he thinks he just slots in and does a job, why is Grealish getting mad at the assistant? It's not his fault you got sub, bro. See Victoria Beckham. Chill out, man. What is he vexed at? Grealish, shush, man. Arteta, get on the phone. Might be done. Oh, he's beefing the assistant. All right, cool. Now, that's cool. This is why I like Grealish. Beef him. What's going on here? Ref stopped the game. I'm not quite sure what's going on. I think there's a bit of handbags between Jackson and Akanji. You lot might as well fight, man. Why is Conor Gallagher being one of them footballers to put this holes in his socks? You're not them attacking players. That was dirty by Caicedo. Jesus up top. Just prepare for the misses. I can see the draw. He's scoring, man. I'm telling you. Jesus scoring today. Madueke's fouled, Roger. Ref hasn't said anything. Conor Gallagher's tried to play it forward to Nicholas Jackson. It's a good little him and Akanji are having a lot of afters, you know. They're having a lot of afters, a lot of lashing out and stuff. When is it going to reach boiling point? To be fair, hindsight's a wonderful thing, and obviously, Cole Palmer, City's losses, Chelsea's gained in the sense of Cole Palmer. When you look at Jeremy, two different, well, same position but two different sides. But did they really need to go and buy Jeremy Doku with Cole Palmer there? Even though Pep said recently this week he's made it clear he wanted to leave. Just shows the difficulty of breaking into a Pep side, really. Phil Foden, Jeremy Doku. To be fair, Gabriel said he's the most skillful player in the Prem. Which I don't know about that, but Carl Walker, has he got in his locker to find Jeremy Doku? Nah, he ain't got that in his locker. Way too much on that. Tried, man. Fullback Union, tried. It's horrible. Single plats with a fade is the dumbest hairstyle. When you're a footballer, you can get a pass to do all of that. Cole Palmer. He's played it in behind. Caicedo. He's crumbled. He crumbled. He's shit, man. He crumbled. You crumbled. 100-odd million investment. You crumbled. You absolutely crumbled. You made the run off the ball for no reason. Your heart weren't in it. You didn't know what to do. What the hell is that? I'm not saying you have to score, but come on. Work the keeper or something. And if that's you got to lie and say that you meant to cross that. It's the wrong person in the wrong area. And shout out to Caicedo for making the run. But boy, City have given it away again. Madueke might do a madness here. I spoke too soon. Cole Palmer can't keep it under control. Jeremy Doku. You can't lose it there, lads. Done very well, Doku, to get them out of there. Found Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne to Phil Foden. Phil Foden to Rodri. Rodri first time to Bernardo Silva. A sea of dark blue shirts. Hardly any light blue shirts. Still Bernardo's found Doku. Jeremy Doku, you're not going to make it. You're not good. You should have dived. He's forced a good save from the Chelsea keeper. He should have dived. That's the second time Gusto's left a trailing leg. You should have made contact. I can't lie. There's a trailing leg there. You take a tumble, you're gone. In my opinion. Jeremy Doku. 20 minutes left, people. My guy, what is Arteta doing? Trying to prove he's right. Jesus, Kai Trossard, no Partey or Jorginho. Arsenal going to struggle again, you watch. Didn't expect to see Jorginho. Shocked Partey isn't starting. Julian Alvarez, De Bruyne, shouting for no reason, because he's not scored. Havertz in midfield, it is what it is. And I think he's just doing that because he's probably got more fitness in the legs than some of the names we said. And I'm not dissing Kirill because he needs to be brought back in. But with Kirill and Havertz, pardon me, you're not going to get too much in terms of build-up play. To be fair, Mudrik could do a thing here. Do you know what it is with Caicedo? For me, I think he's just joined a bigger team, so your limitations look a lot more flawed, and you're not in that. Every player benefits from a system. You ain't got McAllister in that. But that being said, though, I am shocked by Caicedo's ability on the ball. I'm not asking him to be Cesc Fabregas, but yeah. Tomiyasu knock again. Boy, it's boring now, isn't it? Doku. Tomiyasu is never about for the crunch time. Thing is, I like Tommy signed a new deal, but these injuries, man, he to eradicate that. McAllister covered a lot for Caicedo at Brighton. Probably did. Jeremy Doku. Is that a corner or a goal kick? I think that's a goal kick slightly. No, what do I know? It's a corner. Love Tommy as a footballer, but it's long now, man. It's long and it's boring. I'm keeping Tommy, but yeah, Gusto's gone down. Bad news for Chelsea. What I would say if I was Gusto, if I was one of his teammates, I beg you get up and we deal with the corner first, then do that. Is his day done? I don't know. He's on the floor receiving treatment. Unpopular opinion, Tommy got to go next season. If we find a fullback that replaces him with the versatility and the consistency on his day, I hear it. But this is why I say we need another versatile defender. The vast majority of our squad, unfortunately, can't stay fit. Jorginho gets knocked, Tomiyasu, Partey, Smith Rowe, Fabio Vieira, who else? Nelson even. A lot of them. Or freak. Like Tommy spent more time with the medical staff than probably the coaching staff, unfortunately. Clearly held in high regard by us fans. Obviously, he got a new contract. And I think when you look at the length of his contract, I think it's a 2-3 year deal rather than 4. I think that's because of the injuries. I think the contract is kind of we know you're a quality player. We a bit want to protect your resale value, but prove to us you can be a key starter or it's going to make our money and cut. Manchester City corner into the hands of the Chelsea keeper. I love Tommy, but we can't rely on him. If we begin next season still depending on the likes of Tommy, Partey, Havertz, Zinni, then we're not winning anything anytime soon. Can be part of the squad, but reliance for one reason or another. As you said, man, we can't, if we do the same things year after year, can't really complain. 73 minutes on the clock, people, and no real clue as to when this next goal is coming or a goal is coming. Deadlock still to be broken. A last-minute City dagger would be very nice. Rodri, Akanji, giving it straight back to Chelsea. I can't lie, Chelsea, man. For the money you lot spent, and it's not even anything personal. You lot need to do a lot better than Madueke and especially Mr. Jackson. That's what I'm saying, Arsenal fans. I don't care how many goals Jackson's got or his hat trick in the North London derby, but I'm getting cramps, people. As much as we need a striker, it could be worse. I can't lie, our striking issues are better than this. At least Havertz knows no goal scorer. Cole Palmer. Oh, free kick given against Chelsea. Julian Alvarez, you're a good player, man. Come to Arsenal, become a great one. You're never going to shine like that at City. You can take Jesus' spot. You're better than Haaland. Come prove it. Jeremy Doku on this far left-hand side of the pitch, people. Hey, I'm actually starting to get cramped. The pain I go through for you, YouTube community, don't smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Jeremy Doku trying breakdancing. No way you're asking for a free kick. Life goes on. No clue what Caicedo's trying there, but he didn't bang Diaz. Oh, Chelsea free kick there, surely. Oh, City are getting everything today. I'm not going to lie to you, look. There is a bias to the team in light blue. And City have taken their free kick early. Alvarez, come, man. Done this in 90 minutes. Don't complicate my other live stream, man. Jeremy Doku, Beyblade. Gallagher aims to clear. Gallagher's smoking weed. Hasn't cleared. Eventually, it's in the hands of the Chelsea goalkeeper. You know what? With 15 minutes left, people, I'm saying Chelsea to snatch this 1-0, you know. Jackson Martin is finally going to bag. I don't know if Social Jones has been pushing the propaganda to me, but now I'm seeing City look knackered, lad. And all it takes is a bit of youthful exuberance from Chelsea, and they're running away with this. It's out here with Madueke. Madueke, to Gusto, he killed him. It's a corner, though. Chelsea corner. Big up South Korea. I don't think I've seen South Korea in the building. Shout out you lot, man. Sell Nketiah, Ramsdale, Partey, Tini, Tavares, Patino, Smith Rowe, loan out Fabio, Kirio, Nelson, and bring in Eze, Nico Williams. I was with you until I saw loan out Kirio. I hear it, but I think Kirio's got to stay for the squad depth, man. Like, it's harsh, but we need you in it. Bring in a couple and you got to stay. I am open to everything with Fabio Vieira, whether that's trying to get our money back, leaving permanently, or persisting with him. You're mad, man. Ramsdale's gone. Probably be Tierney's gone, Patino's gone, Smith Rowe could go, Mika Bereth probably could be sold. Will we ever get the Rice Partey Odegaard midfield free? Maybe when Partey comes off the bench every 10 minutes now and again, but with 6 games left, maybe Everton at home, Bournemouth, or the game before that. Is it Bournemouth? I'm probably wrong. If the league's wrapped up. DG Jess was jokes the other day, the way she said bin everyone. Ben White was below Ben White was too far. Oh yeah, when we was doing the ranking thing. I hear it, but I'm not saying her, but fans are doing the emotional thing in that we're not going to sell everyone in it. Like, because the same, I'm not saying this to keep anyone, but we sell these guys. Then you're going to have to bring the new guys in to adjust and adapt. Then where are we going with that? Your thoughts on the lineup, DG? You know what, Kirio, I think Tommy would have started, but he's injured again. Kirio, I'm cool with that. You know, you're a lot more switched on than Zinni, so good with that. Midfield's got to be the biggest talking point. You know, Kai Havertz and actually Kirio, that they build up players and the strength of theirs. So you probably have to more overcompensate on the right-hand side with Odegaard, Saka, and Benjamin White, and indirectly with Havertz as well, because he peels out to the right more than the left, in my opinion. Trossard gets another start. Hasn't always taken his chances when starting. The strikers I'm cool with, man. I'm going 3-1 Arsenal against Wolves. I think Jesus gets on the score sheet. I think Saka defo gets on the score sheet. I'm a lot more hopeful of that than Jesus. Sky didn't get 3 points. My Wolves are not going to make it easy. It's going to be difficult. But yeah, we've got 12 minutes left, folks. Gallagher delivers. It's a decent corner. It's headed out. Caicedo, specialist at 5-yard passes. Gusto puts it back into the box. Cole Palmer gets a touch. I think the offside flag would have went up anyways. Or the left eight? I don't think so, you know. I think it's Havertz. Poch maybe thinking about, you know, just going into extra time. He's bringing on Disasi and he's bringing on Mikhail Mudryk. You know, Mudryk to back. Wolves going to play on the counter. It's true. Madueke has not been terrible, but he's off. To be fair, I think Mudryk could be better on the right than the left. Gusto coming off. Yeah, that must be. He's been decent. That must be a fitness thing. Come on, Disaster. You got mistaken, you. You got mistaken, you. I'd rather have Nico in. Neto injury prone. Ain't worth the 60-70 Wolves wang on. Once, I think you mean. I'd take Nico for 40 million. Make sure next season there's a winger there in it when Saka and Martinelli are not quite doing the business. 11 minutes to go. Who's been the best player this match, DG? I don't really think there's been a standout performer, really. I don't think there's been a standout performer. I think there's been some better performers than others, but I don't think anyone stood out. I don't think anyone's played terrible, but I don't think anyone stood out to be man of the match. Doku. It's the point. Whoever gets the winner for whatever team. Well, there's still a lot of football to be played on paper and at the moment. Akanji. Ake. 10 minutes left. Rice needs to pass forward more. I think that's the difference between him and Rodri. I hear that, but Rodri's Spanish though, man. Like the whole way them look at a 6 is very different. Rodri's got that in his locker. Declan Rice ain't really, but true. Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Kyle Walker, Rodri. I mean, it must be deflating if you lose this tie at this point. If there is a last-minute winner, can't see it though. Can we really? It looks dead set for extra time. Foden shapes like he's gonna cross. Ake shapes like he's gonna go for the shot. Who's gonna be a hero? Doc, you're gonna lose it, man. This is where it dies. To be fair, positive run from him. Deliver. Oh, it is delivered. It's cut out by Chelsea. No, we don't need the pay, bro. We definitely don't need that. I feel Rice needs to pass the ball forward more to the left. It's true, but he's going through a cultural shift as well as a player. This I think you'll see more of that next season, and we need that long-term Rice partner, man. Jeremy Doku. Look, the supersonic thing is great, but some shots. Rodri shapes like he's going to shoot, passes the ball. Bernardo Silva. Akanji. Oh, Alvarez, man. Come on. How are you thundering it over the bar from there? It's not making sense. Griezmann, why not, man? That dude Jackson, man, I cannot. Man would have loved Palmer at the carpet. Gives me Di Maria and a bit of Ozil vibes. I see it, but I would have preferred him at the carpet as well. One of the signings of the summer, as we could all see. And he could have played in another role. Probably could have had Odegaard in the left 8 and him in there. Obviously, he could have deputized for Bukayo Saka quite well. I think Arsenal miss a natural number 8. Clearly. A million percent. City can drop points in the Prem. This is not the same City I'm watching. True, but like, assume they go out of this. Obviously, they've gone out of the champs. That's all they've got to fight for. And it's interesting how everyone's gone out of the champs. Looks like more subs are getting warmed up for City. I think Oscar Bob's going to come on. Phil Foden's been given a yellow card, by the way. We've got 8 minutes left of normal time, guys and girls. Jeremy Doku. Kyle Walker. Bernardo Silva, folks. There's no options, man. Are both teams, well, more so City, if I'm honest, like they're playing for extra time. I want extra time so the City players are more fatigued. We also miss freedom of expression. True. Need to feed Trossard. Murray's our best finisher. Just need to. You're right. But today, I just want to win, man. It can be as ugly as it needs to be. Kevin De Bruyne. How's it not gone in? Bernardo Silva. It has gone in. It has gone in. Goal, 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 goal. The man with the terrible penalty midweek has finally put the ball in the back of the net for City. There we have it. The game was setting up for a last-minute heartbreak. Chelsea are out of it. But, boy, sloppy goal to concede. Chelsea tend to not travel well to Wembley. They haven't today. Bernardo Silva, man of the match. Horrible. Horrible. Scruffy goal, but no one cares about that. You just got to do what needs to be done. Great build-up play. Kevin De Bruyne and Jeremy Doku all have to take a bow. De Bruyne has delivered. He's taken a touch off the Chelsea goalkeeper into the path of Bernardo Silva, and a bit more touch of fortune for it to go in the back of the net. But if you've ever needed that, you need it in a cup. So it actually come off Cucurella a tiny bit. Would that go down as an own goal? Nah, come on, man. Strikers finish surely. I told you, City will old man this. There you have it. No celebration. Police are going to have to worry about Chelsea today. Since the beginning, I didn't look at the game. It's been 10 minutes right now and go. Boy, you came in at the right time. You ain't really missed anything. And City are looking to attack here again. Julian Alvarez wandering down this left-hand side. Bernardo Silva's goal in the 84th minute currently has flipped this game on its head, people. Well, it looks set to be going to extra time. Here we have it. Why is Cucurella blocking it like that? I don't know. I hear it, but I just want Chelsea out. Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea. In fact, Matisse, I know you're not going to answer, but when we went out against Bayern Munich, people were quick. I mean, we pressure both these teams at Wembley. Look, Matisse is shook, man. Someone tell that pussy old Matisse stop running. All right, Kevin De Bruyne boning out at someone. At Enzo. Look, see, shook. Matisse, this is disappointing, man, but Matisse, man.
No, you didn't let me finish.
Matisse,
No.
what, you can't do this Wembley thing, can you? You can't do this Wembley thing, can you? We beat both your teams at Wembley. It ain't easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. You lot can come back, man. You lot can come back. We let Trossard and Fabio Vieira do it against these lot. You got £1 billion squad on the pitch. Is that Nicholas Jackson? You can never talk about Havertz and our strikers. You man are shit. Where is Caicedo? Caicedo works at all-inclusive hotels. I swear to you, he gave me a strawberry daiquiri. He's not a footballer. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I saw him at Mobay Airport. He helped me with my luggage. Let me stop.
No.
Are you winning? Are you winning the trophy this year? We won English Super Cup. Are you winning the trophy?
No comment.
You man,
No
that
comment.
shit, boy. I know. Have you ended your live stream yet?
Love. No, I'm still here. Love.
Right. What? There's Assy in that. Right, boy. Right, boy. Where's Cold Palmer?
Go away.
Right. Cold Palmer must be cold, like, because he ain't done anything in this game. It come like he froze. Like, what's going on? Where's the Star Boys? I see Saka do that at Wembley. Right, they're bringing on Oscar Bob against you, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Big up the oil derby. You're bringing on Shelley and Fraser Sterling. He ain't doing nothing. Why are you not at the stadium? You would have got a ticket, man. There's hella empty seats as well. What's going on, man? Chelsea.
You're right. Why did I? Why?
Chelsea.
Whole minute 40, like he hung up in 5 seconds in midweek. 5 seconds.
What you lot thought you was gonna take it to extra and do a ticket? It swear down, Chilwell's your captain.
That was the final straw. Love. No.
Enzo running off. Enzo's getting hooked. Oh Lord. Raheem Sterling back in Northwest London, his own backyard. Grandma's house is a stone throw away from it. Is this what's happening to Chelsea? Oi. All my Chelsea supporting friends that tried to give me verbal because we lost to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich. You're not going to answer. There's no answering. At least Matisse answered. There's no answering. What's going on? Swear down, Mudrik's on the pitch. God, please don't let these lot equalize. Don't let these lot equalize. Ben Chilwell. Look, not answering. What's going on? Why is everybody running? Why is everybody running? Everyone wants to have conversations when my team hold licks and take L's out here. Why are people running? What's going on? Just want to talk to my friends. Come on, City. Oh, look, people are saying they're unavailable and that. Why is my Bluetooth connected? Oh, look, shook. Unfortunately, no one else will answer their phones, folks. Hello. Wait. One sec. Hello.
Let me finish the game, blood. Fuck.
Are you in it? Swear down, you can't beat City at Wembley. You lot got no Wembley heritage.
It's the best team in the fucking country.
We beat. They bucked us 3 times. We ain't done nothing. What you think? Chilwell's gonna get you back in the game, innit? You think Chilwell's gonna get you back in the game? Look! He just come off the bench and hands on head already. You man's mentality. He locked it off. Woo! Stay humble, bro. We're beating Wolves. God, please. Don't worry. We're doing a watch along for that as well. As soon as we come off this, all the graphics are done. We're going to that. City. That's a good corner. Fuck. Big up Ruben Diaz. You won't do it, Chilwell. You're not me. Oh, is that a free kick? Hey, Chilwell, soft, you know. You're just appealing for anything. See them corners by Mudryk? Cross is better yet. 8 minutes of added on time. That's a madness. What's that chant Man City fans do when they turn their back and whatnot? Hey, Pochettino, you thought you was ending stuff at Chelsea? That's crazy. Look at all these Chelsea upset. Big up you lot, though, man. Good weekend. That happens, man. It happens. If we beat Wolves in Chelsea, we'll be 4 points above City. Winning the league would be a real possibility. I hear that N16, but there's a lot of ifs in there. And as I said, I don't look at the league table, so we must be doing all right if that's something. Pardon me. 8 minutes of added on time here, folks. The game in the balance. Rodri, Oscar Bob, come on, Foden. Come on, pass it to Oscar Bob. The young G's, come on. Terrible pass, Foden, man. Come on, Foden. Make the foul at least. To be fair, that's good play from Conor Gallagher. Chelsea could... Foden, this is your fault because this is a good passage of play from Chelsea. If they get something out of this, lovely Rodri, bullied Raheem Sterling. Hey! That's a foul on Oscar Bob. Kevin De Bruyne scoring a screamer would be lovely. Hey, come on, man. Doc, who skips past his assy. Kevin, man, you're acting. We just need to win our games. End of story. Amen. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. Raheem Shillings in the cup. Right, that's one of the best London names I've ever heard. They ain't going to score with this attack. They play 5 in the middle and relying on press teams early. They had to score early because that energy fades. Wait, this is lovely. This is lovely. This is... God, Kevin. It's been blocked. Kevin De Bruyne. Last minute one would be lovely. And we're going to do our job against Wolves. It's all good. Please. Chelsea. This is lovely. Pep. Sweet fella. Sweet. She's absolutely amazing. Blue moon settings. Come on, boys. Manage the game. Don't crumble. Manage the game. Manage the game. Manage the game. Manage the game. I am shook Chelsea could score, though. It's the FA Cup. Phil Foden. Come on, Kyle Walker. Think, man. Nobody needs to be a hero today. Everyone just needs to keep doing the basics. Jeremy Doku, come on. I don't look below further. I don't look at the league table, but I know Chelsea are fucking up. So this is a bitter pill to swallow. See why we could have just stayed in the FA Cup, man. We could have dealt with Chelsea. We could be dealing with Chelsea today at Wembley. Ooh, Bernardo Silva skips past Mudryk, twinkle toes. This isn't even about tactically getting outbeat. Just got to take the chances when they are present. Facts. I can't believe Chilwell's the captain. I love Chelsea's meltdown, you know. It's crazy. Oscar Bob. Lovely bit of play from him. Foden's tried to get inspired. Ref, they still got it. How's that a foul for Conor Gallagher? Gallagher's wearing vapors, got socks cut. Self-awareness is on the floor, man. You're not one of them players. Thiago Silva, just go Saudi Arabia. You, Casemiro, all you guys go Saudi Arabia, man. You've proven Varane, proven too much in the game. Bernardo Silva, what is that? Kevin's got no chance there. To be fair, Caicedo struggling against Kevin De Bruyne. He's fouling him as well. This guy's shit, man. This guy's shit, man. This guy's shit, man. Cold Palmer, you know. Crazy when there's no penalties. Crazy when there's no penalties. Crazy. Buying a 5-0 up. Boy. Kevin De Bruyne, man of the match. Has he even been City's best player on that? It's looking a bit fraudy, but okay. 4 minutes of the additional 8, folks. Surely a foul on Disassi up front by Disassi. He's thrown his man to the floor. Wonder how Nicholas Jackson feels with his 20 million half chances. Oscar Bob gets ahead of Caicedo. Kevin De Bruyne gives it to Jeremy Doku, who's up against Disassi. Tries to skip past Disassi. Does. This guy's fast, man. One thing about Doku, he's got a quick turn of pace. Kevin De Bruyne, corner flag FC. What was that? Okay, that didn't work, Kevin De Bruyne. 3 minutes, boys. Come on. And none of them are answering, man. Only Matisse answered the phone. They all ran. Chelsea have won a free kick here. Oh, let's see again, man. Come on, Chelsea fans. Don't be like that, man. Don't be like that, man. Don't be like that, man. They're not answering. This is lovely. This is lovely. If there's one thing I hate, it's verbalists. Oh, shit. They might score. Yes, Oscar Bob. Doku, go on. Oh. And it's 3 against 3 here. Hey, come on, Doku, please. I need your decision making to be spot on. I mean, Kevin De Bruyne is just on the time wasting thing, so there's going to be no second goal. Kevin De Bruyne hits the corner flag. It's too early for that, G. That was dead, Kevin. That was dead, man. That was dead. It's not a foul as well. That was dead. Giving it away cheaply. That was dead. If you're going to hold it properly. That was poor, wasn't it? 2-0 Arsenal tonight. Hopefully. A minute and 10 seconds until it's confirmed Chelsea are out of this, folks. Don't worry, Chelsea fans, man. You can tune into us. You can tune into us in just a second. We'll show you about winning. Chilwell tries to hit Mudryk. That's a good foot race. Mudryk versus Kyle Walker. I can't lie. I thought he was fouled. Yeah. It is a Chelsea free kick, if I'm honest with you. Boy, this has got to be spot on. It was a good foot race. I didn't think Kyle Walker needed to foul him there. He does lean on his back. Boy. Come on, lads. One more set piece. Come on. I'm not gonna lie. I think Chelsea are gonna equalize, folks. Come on, boys. That's what Mudryk's doing. All the pressure. And that's what's kind of set piece you're delivering. Hey, Chelsea, man. You're like the guys with all the designer in the club that got no hoes, man. Hey, ADHD would be crazy. 8 minutes have been added on, people, and 8 minutes are up. We're over time. In 7 minutes, we're going live again. This is lovely. Come on, Pep's bringing on Kovacic. Scumbag season. I love it. Waste time. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. Yes. Yes, City fans. Do that, dance. Can't do that to us at Wembley. You know, Arsenal the only team that do this at Wembley, but at the London clubs, but it's cool. Ref, come on. It feels like we're playing until Chelsea get back in the game. What's all this about, ref? Oh, I thought the ref blew. Ref, come, man. Yes. Has he done it? Yes. Bernardo, jump up and down. Look at it. Hey, Pep. Bernardo Silva's goal, the difference here, folks. As you can see, Manchester City, courtesy of a late minute Bernardo Silva goal, have won. They're into the finals of the FA Cup. I guess we'll see tomorrow who goes through. Will it be Manchester United or will it be, I think it's Coventry? I don't know, people. Again, we've got 6 minutes until we go live. It's Arsenal. Like, Cole Palmer, start crying, please. It's Arsenal against Wolves, Wolves against Arsenal. We're also doing a watch along for that. Appreciate you lot's comments, talking points, listening and watching the game with me. We're going live again, so let me end this. Peace.